audio shit.
Yeah, as I say,
I will just double check.
Shit.
Yeah, it says USB audio device. I'm not changing anything from last week, so we're all good to go.
Yeah, we are all good to go.
Rogan, how are you?
I'm great, but you are not in a good way.
He's back. Well, look, right. Sunderland, right, should not be third in the league. I'm sorry, but
it's 5 games in, dude.
It hits my heart.
I'll invite you to the
share chat, yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
But yes, I know what you're saying, right? But don't stress. I'm not stressing.
I'm not stressing, but it pains me to see this.
You are stressing. Yeah, I can tell you're stressing.
I am not. I am not stressing. I am not stressing, and what whatsoever.
Well, then stop banging on.
Let me just see how this works.
There's like 4 or 5 points between 12th and 2nd or something. Like tomorrow could like completely change the table entirely.
Yeah. Invite me back and share. I'll tell you, do it on my laptop. Because complicated doing it on phone. But yeah, Joe's back this week.
Yes, I wasn't.
He was off last week. He was a bit unwell, so I got my mate to fill in for him. It was a good show last week, but it's hoping tonight's another good old stream as well. A lot this time. No thanks. All right. So, Drogan, big news come out this morning. Let's get straight into it.
Yeah, Harry Potter got fired.
Graham Potter got the sack. I find it weird of the timing. The timing is what's confused me the most about it.
Why do it now? Like, why not? If you're gonna fire him, why not do it next week when the international break's on?
I just did it at the start of this week, even. Then at least Nuno would have had
wait until the weekend almost over.
Oh yeah, you could have done that after last weekend as well, and just got Nuno in and did the whole week's of training it.
To do it first, like right in the morning, like that, like because I remember I put TNT on, and that started at 11 o'clock, and I think 15 minutes before the first ad break, it came up at the bottom of the screen: breaking news, Graham Potter, he's been fired.
So.
It was a bit of a strange one, though.
I mean, I wasn't more so surprised he got sacked. Just again, the timing of it was just very puzzling.
I mean, it was going to happen. The writing was on the wall.
No, it was going to happen. Yeah, it was going to happen. But so what I saw during the week is they were going to see out their next couple of fixtures, because the West Ham board thought they weren't winnable fixtures anyway. So they thought they'd let Potter see what he can do for these next 2 games. But then obviously they've changed their mind over this last weekend, over these past whatever days, they've come up with a decision.
I called it, by the way. Every time a board goes gets behind a manager saying, "Oh, we back him 100%," 9 times out of 10, you'll get fired within that week.
They've not backed Potter at all. Like West Ham fans have been complaining about this all summer.
They came out and said something. "Oh, we support the manager," and then he gets fired. It happens all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, but they always say this thing, so they keep the fans on their side and make it look like they're doing their job. But
West Ham fans are very not on their side at all. So that's a stupid way to put it.
I mean, did you not see the protest last week?
I did, yeah. But I mean, West Ham's a mess, and honestly, right, they shouldn't have hounded out Moyes like they did. It's their own fault.
I agree, but then it's just the fact that
it might not be the most attractive football, but it got results.
You don't think Moyes would have left though had he had this sort of transfer window though?
You what, sorry?
Like, do you not think Moyes would have left anyways though if he wasn't being back in the transfer window completely? Do you not think he would have left himself?
Moyes has done his best work with very little backing. I mean, look at his first stint at Everton.
No, I know. True. I mean, he studied that team for well over a decade.
I mean, he didn't really have a lot of money to spend, but he spent it well. And what he didn't spend, he managed to make like let's be honest, average players into a very solid unit.
That is true. He did that at West Ham again. So then so Moyes is gone. They hate this style of football.
Honestly,
Potter
I
was
think
in.
when Moyes got that money at Man United, he didn't do well with it.
Yeah, but who has done well at Man United though?
I'm
Since
just
Moyes
saying,
since-
like, no one was going to follow Sir Alex.
I know, and I know it was gonna. Yeah, it was always gonna be tough coming in after Sir Alex. Yeah, 100%. Obviously, you know, nobody's managed to done well as he has. But obviously, that's
Well,
a.
I mean,
But,
it was
that's
Matt
another
Busby,
point.
and
It's
then it was
nothing.
decades, and then decades without success, and then Sir Alex came in, and then there was like that constant success. It's just, you know, swings and roundabouts.
This is what happens in team sports. Yeah, there are teams that have had massive success that have a down period for many years. This obviously Man United's one. Just going back to West Ham, they brought in Nuno now. Nuno obviously fell out with Marinitis. Do we feel like the same thing can happen here because of, you know, David Sullivan, Karen Brady, you know, the West Ham fans
I
are
don't think it
too
will.
confident about them.
If he's getting results on the pitch, I don't think they'll care. I mean, obviously, he'll want backing because he got actually a lot of money from the Forest owner. Let's be honest. He was allowed to spend a lot of money, but he won't get that at West Ham.
You'd be on a tight budget at West Ham. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And then obviously there are a few West Hams though that are a bit like it's the same old case of hiring whoever's available, not exactly doing a proper search for doing a thorough, in-depth job.
Who are West Ham going to get? It was either him or Slaven Bilic.
Bilic's not a bad shout, to be fair.
No, come on, you get Bilic in, it's hilarious because you're going backwards. You're going backwards like a decade.
But everything got Moyes in.
You bring Bilic in if you want to survive.
And West Ham want, but they're bringing Nuno for that now as well. So
Bilic is there to get you out of relegation. You don't want to be thinking that this early on in the season, do you?
Well, I think you kind of do though. Don't you? West Ham.
No, but what I mean by that is, if you get Bilic in, it's a negative.
How's it a negative? You get Bilic in. Why is Nuno positive then?
You're going backwards.
What's the difference?
Nuno's like a more recent manager. You know, he can get you playing well. You don't need Bilic for that. Bilic will be there. It'll be boring if you get Bilic in.
But what to say it doesn't get boring whilst Nuno's there?
Well, what I'm saying is, it's like if you get Bilic, you're going backwards.
Okay. But
I know that, man.
But with Slaven Bilic, you know, he provides stability. If he keep them up, he'll keep them up. Okay, not the worst option if they
get Bilic, it'll be a laughing stock.
So let's say if they had Slaven Bilic, and what do you think the reaction from West Ham fans would have been?
Good, because they're going backwards. I mean, Bilic, it was a good manager. He was a decent manager, especially with Croatia. But how long has he been out of management?
A very long old time.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Like be getting like Big Sam in.
Yeah, Big Sam's past it nowadays, man.
So is Bilic. The game's gone. The game's different. Although it would actually be it would be funny to see Bilic going off and one when it comes to like a VAR decision or something.
It would be like Jose Mourinho would, to be honest. Okay, so just going back, Nuno. Do you think West Ham should be? Do you think the complaints will stop then if Nuno can get things going again? Do you think the pressure on the board will stop from West Ham fans?
No, the pressure it'll always be there. I mean, it'll be there all season, no matter what happens. It'll be there until it'll be there until like February to see what happens.
I would say when Moyes was doing well, had that success period, I don't think a lot of West Ham fans were complaining too much about the owners then.
I mean, proper like hardcore, diehard West Ham fans were happy with.
Okay, well, yeah,
it was like the odd majority that was like complaining about it.
Because the thing is, with West Ham, we've been saying this for multiple times. I think everyone's trying to repeat it as well. They want some sort of attacking football. They got in Potter for that, and he couldn't do it.
That's not the West Ham way.
The West Ham way is probably likely having a solid defence, very hardworking, keeping a lot of clean sheets, etc.
West Ham
And play on the
is a
counter.
hard-working team and a counter-attacking football. Exactly. You can't just get
It's-
rid of like 60 years of a style.
That's
I mean,
true.
let's be honest. Until like the last 20, 25 years, West Ham were just relegation fodder. They were up and down, up and down, up and down. It's only recently that they've become like a consistent Premier League team.
So is attacking football just completely out of the West Ham DNA? Like, could you ever see it being happening? Like, okay,
Not with
Did
the
they get Nuno in?
owners, no. Not with these owners, no.
not with these owners, you don't think? Okay.
No way. No, not with these owners.
So then, what do West Ham fans need to be expecting now? Because if there are fans that are saying, no, well, let's say we're like 6 months or like 7, 8, or 10 months into Nuno's reign as West Ham manager, and West Ham fans are like saying, "Oh, Nuno, his football is just like too boring. It's too safe."
You can get bloody Don Carlo in there and it wouldn't change. It all comes down to where the money's going and what players you're going to be able to buy. I mean, they've got Volkrunk, the German lad, and they've got Callum Wilson.
Volkrunk, yeah.
Both
Yeah.
can't stay fit.
Yeah.
And Kudus, he's went to Spurs.
Kudus went to Spurs, yeah.
Jared Bowen started the season very slowly.
Jared Bowen started this, yeah, but he's not. The West Ham team's not been flying, has it?
But the thing is, right, you take Jared Bowen out of the team, it's very average.
Bowen is their best player.
Yes,
Outside out of him, you probably say about Jared Bowen.
Oh, Paquetá, yeah.
Or Paquetá, yeah. I think those are two best players. Obviously, if you take them out, then West Ham are kind of, shit the bed.
Where did the Kudus money go? That's what I want to know.
That's what a lot of people are wondering. How much did they sell Kudus for?
I think it was something like 50, 60 million, something, wasn't it? Pretty sure something like that.
They never really replaced that Kudus role. They bought in a bunch of free agents.
Callum Wilson was free, so it wouldn't have gone to him.
Yeah.
Where did that money go?
Right, went to Fulkrug.
No,
They spent it on Fulkrug.
Fulkrug was last season. He got him last season.
Oh, was it last season?
Yeah, they got him last season.
Bloody hell. Don't remember last season. That's bad.
Well, the thing is, he didn't really play much last season because he got injured. But
oh, right, yeah.
It's like the Jack when Villa originally first sold Jack Grealish, and people were wondering for like a year and a half, where did that money go? And then they started investing it again.
No, yeah. I mean, to be fair to Jack Grealish, like, he's got to move away out, and so he's doing well for himself.
I'm happy for Jack. He just wants to be playing again. He's playing with a smile on his face.
Probably against City, though. It's quite sad. For FPL reasons.
Ah, yeah, of course. I mean, that's actually up at the parent club, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think City will let Grealish play.
Well, I'm just saying it's up to the parent club.
Do you know what it is, right? You want you send these players out on loan. Do you not think you should let them play against your team just so that they can prove themselves?
It's a tough one because, like, if it's an important game, you don't want them scoring against you, do you? Or you don't want them saving an important, like if it's a goalkeeper, you don't want them saving an important shot. I mean, I understand why the parent club does it.
But if it's just early on in the season, surely you're happy. You're more than happy enough just to let him have a free run at you and see what you can do.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Because
I mean, it happens in France and Italy.
So why not in the Prem?
Yeah,
Guardiola.
You get players playing against their parent clubs in like France, Germany, and Italy, and then.
I'm saying, like, if Grealish wants to prove himself worthy for Manchester City, wants to get.
Right, you didn't know what to do with Jack. Jack's always been best, right? The Jack's always been best. He's either been on the wing or he's been in a 10. But you don't tell him to stay in one position. You just let him. All right, you go out there.
Because Pep obviously plays with a system and he's quite strict on that system.
Yeah.
On players in position most times, whereas Jack Grealish he likes to free roam, likes to create, he likes to move around quite a lot. Let him link up, play with the attacking players in front of him. Do you know what I mean?
And
set them up. And Moyes sees that as like a creator that he can link in all other players around him and bring them into the fold.
Well,
I wonder if Grealish will make it at the World Cup.
I mean,
I know it's too early to say, but yeah.
He's got plenty of time to prove
He's
that
got plenty of time.
That far, yeah. Hopefully,
It started well. It started well. Okay. So, Manchester United. What a wonderful game that was against Brentford. I mean,
I
what the
was
hell
watching it, and it was like
I have no idea what the defense was doing for that first goal.
You know what the first goal reminded me of? You played Madden, right?
Yeah,
you know when you get like a quarterback, right, and he just throws one right over the top to the receiver, and he just runs past them all and gets a touchdown.
Those Man United defenders were way behind the ball when
to be fair, that offside
when Thiago was through.
I didn't actually see the offside fully, like the line, but that would have been a close call.
I think they tried playing offside trap, but it didn't work.
But that was, by the way, what a strike by Thiago.
What a strike! Oh, 100%. Good finish.
But that was like a quarterback kick, right, Thiago. I think it was Harry Maguire that was really far forward, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think because the thing is, when Maguire's not a guy who's gonna jump up and try to header it. He's not much of an aerial threat.
Maguire is a massive aerial threat.
Well, then he didn't jump up today, did he?
No. He couldn't jump up. He's not 20 foot tall.
Well, how was he making it long then?
It went over his head.
Still couldn't better clear it.
No, there's no way you're clearing that with your head. It went over his head, dude, by like 15 feet, 20 feet. I know he's got a massive forehead and everything, but come on.
Ooh. Benjamin Tesson's got his first goal today, albeit it was a bit scruffy.
Oh, that was very scruffy. I mean, he had 3 attempts at it, didn't he?
He took 3 attempts and he managed to get on the keeper.
Not even that's a positive. It was no positives in that game for Man United.
And Bama was quiet as well and did nothing all game.
Well, I mean, he got the penalty.
I mean, he got the penalty. Fernandes missed it though, didn't he?
It's like Bruno's head's gone as well, because he's meant to be like he's meant to be like one of the best penalty takers in the world, right? And I'm not buying this because it was a long wait between the VAR decision and them getting
so you don't think it's all the subs that the Bamford made and then them delaying it even further
but if you
just sort of messed with Fernandes' head. But then
if you look at Ronaldo, right, Cristiano, right, I'm going to Portuguese. If you look at Cristiano, he does not get faced by that.
Okay, true.
He's meant to be. He wants to be like remembered on par with him, right? Like in Portuguese wise, like one of the best penalty takers. Bruno, he's just too easily phased. I mean, look at a few weeks ago, he got pushed by the referee, poor bloke, and he was like, he didn't even apologise. Like, just like slightly bumping into someone in the street and like crying. I'm sorry, dude, but you're on like $300,000 a week.
So start earlier. No player has missed more penalties in the Premier League than Bruno Fernandes.
Wow!
So he's missed a total of 6 penalties, but no player has missed any more than that.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's bad. That.
I'll read it properly. I'll read it in full if you want as well, to clarify. So no player has missed more penalties in the Premier League than Bruno Fernandes since his debut.
Oh, since his debut.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's still bad. That. I mean, he's already missed 2 this season.
You think Obama should have taken that penalty instead today?
I was actually surprised he didn't, but I understand why, because Bruno's obviously the designated kicker.
You obviously have you have a complaint against Ruben Amorim about his the way he
looks that is ridiculous. I don't understand that at all. It comes across as childish and embarrassing, because if you're the manager, right, you're a player, you look up at your manager and he's got his head down, you can't even look at you taking a penalty. It doesn't instill you with confidence, does it?
Yeah, but like even some of the best managers done it before. Like I'm sure I've seen Pep do it like a few times.
Yeah, but not
Even
like
Klopp
that.
did it.
Not like that.
Yeah,
He's sat in
but
his,
Klopp's not, yeah,
he's sat in his
yeah, but
chair with his
sometimes,
head down.
yeah, but sometimes Klopp, look behind him, and just wait for the penalty to be scored.
Yeah,
Oh,
at least
when
he's
Klopp was
standing
there.
up.
That's Klopp manager. What's the difference between standing and sitting down?
He's basically curled himself up into a ball, and you can't watch.
So would you rather Ruben Amorim has his back towards the pitch and is looking face front at the fans once the penalty's been taken?
At least he's up. At least he's actually there. He's not just sat in a corner somewhere.
So what you think that makes him look like a coward?
Yes, actually, I do.
Dang.
I do 100%. He's a coward. And he's so stubborn.
Yeah. Man United have not won back-to-back games in the Premier League since Ruben Amorim.
I think it was. I saw
First
but
game.
I didn't actually find it in like text form, but I think he's had 33 games in the league with Man United, and he's lost 17. Right.
How many?
If the seasons, if that's a full season, right, that's relegation form.
Yeah.
That says a lot. That says
again, he's fortunate. It says it all, but he's fortunate. There are three worse teams to Manchester United in the Premier League currently.
Come on, it's Man United. You don't. I'm impressed he's still in the job. I reckon
Jim Ratcliffe
he'll be the next manager. Gone.
Well, Ratcliffe's apparently. I've seen this today. Jim Ratcliffe has been reported that he's still very supportive of Ruben Amorim, but apparently there's going to be some demand for some progress from Amorim soon.
Who they got next week?
They play Sunderland, I think. I think it's Sunderland.
I hate to say this, but I reckon Sunderland will
We'll check.
I think you're right, by the way.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think Sunderland have a very good chance of beating them.
I hate to say it, but yeah.
They're at Old Trafford at home. Sunderland next week. If you're Sunderland and you see the current way Man United are, you saw what Burnley did do at Old Trafford. You're going to think, why not? You can get yourselves a point or a win there at the very least.
Man United were worse than
Forest. There
full
confidence, obviously.
And they got a 1-0 win today against Forest.
This is the thing is this is the thing. No one will fear Manchester United that much anymore. No
one's feared Man United for 5 years now.
No, but I think it's worse now than it was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean it's been getting progressively worse.
Like there are teams that can now maybe unless you're like utterly horrible, but like you look at Brentford today, they managed to pick up 3 points.
What do you mean by that? They got beat by Grimsby, for God's sake. No offense to Grimsby. No offense to Grimsby.
No offense to Grimsby, but no offense to Grimsby at all. But the thing is, Man United did not control games. Alan was saying that as well many times in all of his interviews, and I did not see Man United had control of possession throughout that game. They lost a lot of balls in midfield. The defence was absolutely tragic everywhere. They just left a lot of space open for Brentford to come in and attack them.
By the way, right, you know when Amorim's having a go at his team, right? Mm-hmm. You notice he's not having a go at his setup because this 3 at the back's not working.
Well, he's very hesitant on making this setup work, even though everyone's agreed that it's not working.
It's not working. Also, right, if you want to make the setup work, fair enough, right? But you don't go out and buy Cunha, Sesko, and Mbeumo in one window. You need 2.
Because he doesn't have the midfield to play that system either.
You need 2 wing backs,
or the defence,
right? And you need a midfield. That's where you should start, even if it takes 2 or 3 windows.
But
it's like they're basically rushed to get like a fix to try and compete again, but you can't do that if you haven't got a spine.
Well, is there not? I think. Do you know with United? I think it's because of then that demand for there to be instant progression. They want quick results right away, and they want to see like some sort of progress
being
being
demanding that for years has never worked. Ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left, it's not been. It's been trying to do that for years. It's not worked. So what's the definition of insanity? What is it? Insanity? Trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. It's not working. Trying something different. We've been saying we've been saying for years the defense
we've been
shit.
They bought Maguire for 80 million. They never really.
Leicester were laughing all the way to the bank for that one.
That's the high. The highest. That's the high for a defender in since these last couple of years.
Also, they should have kept De Gea for that extra year.
Yeah, I don't think Bayern is going to be. I think the thing is that with Bayern there, like, I don't think you can put much blame on him if his midfield and his defence.
He was let down today. Bayern, he was let down.
Oh yeah, 100%. The goalkeeper.
If I was him, I would have been absolutely losing it in the dressing room. Like, where was your protection?
Yeah. Do you think Emiliano Martinez made the right choice not going in the end? Do you think Martinez made the right choice not getting the phone call?
See, it doesn't matter who you have in goal if your defence can't protect the goalkeeper. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You could have Donnarumma in goal, and it would have still ended the same way.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think Donnarumma would have been pretty fed up by United. To be fair, he's probably good. He's only 26. He would have wasted his years if you want Man United.
I still can't believe that, by the way. It feels like Donnarumma's been around for years. I remember seeing him when he came through AC Milan's academy at like 16, 17.
Well, considering how old you are, Drew, you know, everything feels old or young to you. So
I'll kick your ass.
It's like you could try, but you'd fail at that too. Amram Man United, 32 points in 35 games.
Not good, no.
21 games lost in less than a year. West Ham picked up more points than Man United since Amram came in. And obviously, they sacked Potter today. Has never won back-to-back Premier League games and still refuses to adapt or change despite a 35-game sample size, which shows the system is not working. Now, don't get me wrong, I think the players as well are at fault as well, because the players don't do a great job either. They don't, again, we bang on about this all the time, but there is a lot of individuality there. Then there is a sync. There is no team chemistry. They aren't working together. They aren't able to make the system work. And there's some of the players there, they just didn't look into it or had much confidence or just didn't want to.
Does he not have coaches
really
telling him
a job?
However, boss, this is not working, or does he just not listen to them?
I know there's a lot of blame can be put on him, but you got to think of the players as well, because the players' body language.
You must have advisors. Like, if you're a coach, you'll have other coaches. You know, like Eddie's got Jason and Graham.
I haven't probably done anything like that though.
What I mean by that is you can't just be stuck in your ways. And even Mourinho was like that. He still adapted. He changed. And one of the most stubborn managers I've seen, Arsene Wenger, even he adapted. Tried to, anyways.
Well, the thing with Jose is I think the way he plays now wouldn't work for a top Premier League side. I'd say that.
No, but what I mean by that is he can slightly adapt. He wouldn't just be like, okay, we'll just stick with this.
Yeah.
We're lost. Okay, we'll stick with this. Oh, we're lost. Okay, we'll stick with this. You know, he'll change it. He'll try and make it better. You know. I feel sorry. Yeah, you know, you find it funny, but I feel sorry, Man United fans, because we've been there. We've been there.
Find it funny.
You laugh all the time.
I do not laugh. I don't laugh. How dare you say such a thing?
You do.
I do not laugh. I feel deep sympathy for Man United every weekend.
Bullshit.
I feel sympathy.
Absolute bullshit. You're constantly laughing on the Discord and stuff. Anyways, let me finish, right? But what I mean by that is we've been there. We've got owners. We had owners that didn't give a shit. We had managers that were fucking incompetent.
No, but like here's the thing: Man United are still spending tons of money, but they are spending it wrong. They're
But
making the wrong signings each
it's the same.
window.
It's the same thing that the owners are incompetent though. Obviously
They
they're
put
spending
them,
money, but that means they're incompetent still. It's like what we were, but we
but
actually
then
didn't have the money. We were spending it. What I mean by
so
that, I can sympathise with the fans because they've lost their club.
the players were disgraced today, and some decisions that down Amram. The lack of intensity from players playing one game a week is worrying, but it doesn't change the fact that Amram's system, decision making,
Oh
and
yeah, I
choices
saw that by the way.
are all wrong at the moment.
The first game that's they've got the weekend and then the midweek game and the weekend is actually the first one that happens is December. So there's literally no
Yeah,
excuse.
yeah, no, like they're at the Carabao Cup. They don't have the FA Cup doesn't start till January
They
for
don't have
them, so
Europe.
they don't have Europe. No, I know. Like, there's not really no excuse that can be made for Manchester United now this week anymore. Like,
Also, I saw another statistic. He's at Amrin's actually made the most defensive changes, as in like centre back changes, than any manager.
yeah,
Was it in like the last year or something?
I don't know exactly, but I know
You
he
know what I
obviously
mean.
yeah.
But like I'm obviously unless there's an injury centre back, you don't want to change your centre backs, do you?
Well, he did today. He
But I
took
mean,
Maguire off.
what I mean by that, he's constantly doing it.
Well, unless you think someone can come off of the bench and change the game and
Not defensively.
help the defense out.
I mean,
Well, it's between a rock and a hard place at the moment for Man United, isn't it?
just they've spent in the wrong areas. I mean, you buy Sesko, right? But you buy Cunha or Umbremo. You don't buy all three.
Mm.
Be honest, right? If I was them, I would have kept Rasmus. I know he's on loan at Napoli, but I would have kept him and then bought Umbremo. And then that would have fixed your right wing problem, and you would still had a striker. So it would mean you have to go and buy Sesko. You would have had the money to fix your midfield and defence, and possibly buy another goalkeeper. I mean, I know they've got that Belgium lad, but I don't think he's played yet, has he?
No, he's not played yet. No.
Still nil
But
nil
the thing
again. Still
is,
0-0 in the Spurs Wolves game.
oh,
53rd minute.
oh, we're back. We're back. Yeah, my page needs to refresh. Oh yeah, it's no. Kudos had a goal disallowed.
Oh, did he? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. I think VAR decision. Good result for Brentford. You can't deny that.
I mean, I'm taking nothing away from Brentford. They had a great game, and especially that Jansen goal at the end. That was a cracker.
That was a heck of a strike.
I reckon that could be goal of the month, honestly.
Very, very good chance at it. No, we know Brentford have had, a bit of independent.
And also, I'm going to apologise what I said about Keith
inconsistent.
Andrews. Honestly, I'm going to apologise right now. I thought Brentford were a show in for relegation because obviously they got rid of Umbremo, they got rid of Wissa, they got rid of Thomas Frank, and I thought Keith Andrews might have been a bit out of step, but I was wrong.
Drew can apologise to somebody. Oh, what a surprise!
I'm man enough to admit when I can be wrong.
What happens if you're wrong about? What happens if you're wrong about Sunderland?
I'm not.
What happens if you're wrong about?
I'm not.
You're very confident about that.
I know I am confident, dude. I will die in this hill. I'm confident that Sunderland will just, like, they won't get relegated, but they'll finish like 13, 14.
Yeah, I wish you'd say lower, but yeah, that's probably right. That's probably right where
I would love to say lower, but the thing
the
is, right,
session.
we'll see what happens in January because they've got like a lot of African players and they all go on Afcon duty. So
Mm, might hurt them slightly.
what do you mean slightly? They've got like 6 of their players they bought are African, which means
I
like
just don't know.
what?
They could be able to handle it. They could be able to handle it.
Well, no, but the reason he bought so much is because obviously they needed strengthened for the Premier League.
No, I know, but if they got players that they can rely on during that period, then who
I mean,
knows?
depends on injuries as well. To be fair,
Not too, yeah. And depends how many of them come back as well. Because a lot. I mean, I don't know who they all play for, but but Tottenham football. Sometimes you get knocked out early when it's in the groups or the knockout stages, and then yeah. Yeah, have you seen this about a possible 68 team World Cup in 2030?
Christ.
68 teams.
No, the thing is, then I've always go back to this, right? You run the risk of having too many dead rubbers.
So you'd have a run of 32, then a run of 16, obviously. But then the group stages would be like
won't that if it's going to happen in the summer, right? Won't
Yeah.
that mean it'll end in like August?
68 teams.
Because right, I'm just thinking, right? We had the Club World Cup, which nobody fucking asked for, nobody cares about.
No,
right?
true.
And then you got players coming straight back from that, and you got injuries. You got that horrific injury by Jamal. Right.
Yeah, that was sad. What Jamal Musiala.
That was horrific, man. He's lucky to still be able to walk.
Yeah.
But what I mean by that is, right, it's just more football that players don't need. It's fine, right? I'm all good. I'm all for like expanding the World Cup, right? But how many good teams are there in the world? Forget about great teams. How many good teams are in the world? National teams that are going to give, like, say, I don't know, Spain a game, England a game, Germany a game. Yeah, I feel like you need to put money into these countries first, and then the academy program before you can start thinking about increasing the teams in the tournament.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I think it's because
you want the players to play well.
I get it, yeah, but I think it's because of the fact that I think the South American federations are a bit unhappy. They're not got as many, they're not like hosting as that many games 2030, so they would want to see an increase of their teams in it. And I think
they've got their own like mini tournament, anyways. Was it Confederation Cup or whatever it is?
The Copa Libertadores.
Yeah, that was it, right? But like,
by
the way, the only reason I don't like that is because it's always Argentina or Brazil winning it, maybe Uruguay.
Well, I don't know about that, but
they want there's a lot of money. I mean, maybe don't spend all that money on like a World Cup. By the way, they're still paying off. Put your money into the academies. I mean, there used to be a lot of good players. There used to be a lot of good players coming out of like Peru and stuff, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, obviously when Infantino became president, he promised he'd get more African teams into the World Cup.
I'm all for this, by the way, but it's just like you might get too many games that be like, ugh, this is just not gonna happen, you know. Like, gonna get at the point where you're gonna get San Marino in the World Cup. But also, you've got to think about player health, welfare.
Yeah, but nobody cares about player welfare. That's the problem. There's not really cared for.
And the clubs.
But the clubs don't care. What do you mean the clubs? The clubs that?
I'm pretty sure Bayern care that Jamal got massive injury in the Club World Cup.
Yeah, but like this is the same like thing that was going to do European Super League, so it was like,
Yeah,
do you know
but
what I mean?
what I'm saying is like people do care, but not enough people care.
No, but like you say, the clubs care. Look, I think the thing is, I'm sure that the clubs like physios and that care. But if we're talking about the hierarchy, I don't think
I
the
mean,
hierarchy
the
could that much
guys
for
that make the
shit.
money, no, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They see more like the thing is, why do you think we got eight matches, 8 matches in Champions League?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we got the big league phase. Don't get me wrong. It's I get why they did it, and obviously it worked last season to
To
some
be honest,
extent.
right,
But
I hate to admit this, honestly, but I'm kind of like enjoying the new league phase.
because it works for a team like us.
No, I'm not even thinking of that. It's just you get smaller teams coming through and like maybe potentially getting
Yeah,
like playoff spot or something.
there's not as many dead rubbers as well, so like, there is something to play for each match day.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Drone's going to be LB, so I will be.
Oh, my cat was busy having a fight at the front door. Oh, he's gone. No, no. Wait. We're talking about the Champions League. Well, yeah, I do think that I'm enjoying the Champions League. Well, actually, it's just not even just the Champions League; it's the Europa as well. But I'm nostalgic, and I do miss
What's it now?
parts of the old group stage.
Yeah.
But what's
But
good about
money talks nowadays.
what's good about the league phase now is like if you lose 2 games, it doesn't automatically mean you're like okay, you're fucked.
No, it doesn't. Like when we lost to Barcelona last week, it doesn't mean
I'm not even thinking
everything.
about that. I'm thinking about the PSG result. We were hard done by. I mean, that was never a handball. I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was never a handball.
it
It was
was,
never a
but like,
million as a handball.
what's you meant to do with it? Like, unless you cut his arm off.
No, no, like it wasn't like a proper handball that he should be given. Like, do you know what I mean?
It kind of hit his arm, but he didn't like actually put his arm out. It was Tino, by the way.
Yeah, I know it was Tino.
Yeah, but anyways, what are we up to now? Let's have a look, yeah.
Crystal Palace, late winner.
Oh,
Eddie
look,
Nketiah.
you didn't actually realise the time, did you? You thought it was 1-1.
Yeah, I thought I finished 1-1.
Yeah,
obviously,
and then you saw me status.
Yeah, that's what you said. So me and my brother were absolutely proper. Like,
What's up?
Priest about it.
What's up with your status? I was like, oh, yeah, Crystal Palace. They got the winner right at the end in the 97th minute. What's hilarious, by the way, that's an ex-Arsenal player that got it. Eddie Nketiah.
Liverpool got a taste of their own medicine.
People might not like saying that, but they did. I mean,
They did.
There's been a lot of dodgy decisions going Liverpool's way so far this season.
Liverpool have been going. I've been winning from a lot of late goals, or I've been getting a lot of late goals.
There's been like a lot of dodgy decisions and like weirdly added on time and stuff like that.
The 93-minute added time last week was so bizarre. Like that did not make any sense at all.
I mean, look at when they beat us. It was like what the 100th minute or something.
We got to that level, yeah.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean. It's like there's a lot of the events. Well, by the way, what I found funny was Arnie Slot apparently kicked off at the end. Like at the end of the game or something, saying, "Oh, where all our time come from?" or something, right? It's like,
I don't know.
Hang on a minute, mate. You know, you've been doing that so far this season. Just don't be
I
a
will
sore
say this:
loser.
Crystal Palace is still the only unbeaten side
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
Premier
they
League,
are.
and they are second
They're
in the table.
you know, I'm happy for Glasner. I
I'm happy.
don't.
Yeah.
Honestly
To
though,
be fair,
I don't think they'll keep a hold of Glasner though.
it depends what happened. Not, I mean, yeah, like so.
I mean,
Obviously,
it's
it's
early
cool to
days
see.
of the season, obviously. Yeah.
It's cool to see Palace doing well, but like I think obviously Palace fans are enjoying it now. But obviously, eventually they know like the team will get like departing. Like it's only like sometime soon someone comes in with like 100 million odd offer for Adam Wharton, and then
By the way,
obviously if
Adam
Gay
Wharton's not worth 100.
no, but like Palace aren't going to sell him for cheap though, are they? Do
Oh
you know
no,
what I
I
mean?
mean it's
Like
like Gay, yeah, but Gay will go for like 30 or 40 because he's on his like
uh,
last 6 months or whatever it is when January
I
comes
mean,
around.
he could. I mean, it depends if I mean, he could leave on a free next summer. So
You could actually leave it
I
a
mean,
free in February if it's pre contract agreement.
oh. I saw something. I saw something right that Real Madrid were actually interested, like were interested in Mark Gay.
Nah, I can't say it. I
Really?
mean, Madrid do
I
actually need
think
to
I'm
fix.
betting.
Do need to fix their defense because obviously Rudiger is not getting any younger. Militao can't stay fit.
They lost 5-2 today, mate. It's too like Madrid.
Holy shit! Did they? I didn't say that.
Yeah. The Madrid derby is at like 3 o'clock our time. I saw the score. Like they were like four. I think it was like four. They scored 4-2. It's like 4-2 or something. Then it went to five. Finished like 5-2.
I know. I saw
They're
when I went to the shop. I
absolutely
saw Julian
frustrated.
Alvarez scored.
Yeah, man. Atletico absolutely the job on Real.
Be honest, I can't even say it with that Real Madrid are so much in like a sort of like a phase where they're trying to adapt to new things because I mean they've got Mbappe who's young, they've got Bellingham who's young, they've got Rodrigo young. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's like the midfield needs fixing and the defense. I mean it's like the same could be said about Liverpool, but
Liverpool's problem is that their defense is an issue. Like if someone like Virgil van Dijk got injured tomorrow in training, they'd be absolutely screwed.
I mean like I said in Discord, they're one injury away in their defense from a crisis.
Like this has been evident from the start of the season. Liverpool have been very very sloppy with the defense. There have been a lot of teams that managed to come back at them a lot of times so far this season. We did it. Bournemouth did it. The Palace today did it.
Palace were more clinical than both of us.
Palace are more clinical. Yeah, Bournemouth.
And
Yeah,
us, yeah.
Palace obviously got the job done, obviously, but do you know what I mean? Like this is
I mean,
not.
they can be they can be getting at because the proof did
That's
today
not
with
what I'm
Palace.
saying. Liverpool may be champions, but they aren't exactly looking like that team that won the Premier League last season.
The thing is, right, that's a champion though because if you, I mean, obviously you can't count it here, but if you can draw your games, but even if you're not looking good, or
No,
win your games and you're not looking good, that's a champion.
yeah, it's like Roy Keane said. If you're not playing well, you're doing it's the champion sort of way, and just find a way to win a game. So if you don't play well, that's
I
what
mean,
champions do.
I don't like Liverpool, but you've got to admit they have been getting results when they've been absolutely dog shit.
Oh yeah, like like
I mean,
again against us.
who have they got next weekend in the league? Let's have a look here. Don't know why I'm using my phone when I can use my PC, but here we go.
I think they've got
They've
Chelsea.
got Galatasaray. Ooh, that'll be a tasty one. Galatasaray away. Ooh. Yeah, that's a weird one, that. Chelsea at
Not
Stamford
Chelsea.
Bridge. That's a weird
That's
one.
why actually. Next year five. Yeah, Chelsea.
And then they've got Man
Chelsea
United.
got set up. Liverpool.
Yeah, they've got Man United at Anfield on the 19th of October.
I think that's after the national break, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But going on, right, Chelsea, the back weeks, 10 men.
We only got another red card today. Who got sent off again? Today?
Trevor Chalobah. It was Trevor Chalobah today.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. There's a complete lack of discipline. Honestly, I mean, there's no way to put it. Oh, Wolves are leading.
Oh, what?
Wolves are leading 1-0 to Spurs. In the 54th minute, Santiago Bueno.
Why is it Bueno?
Bueno.
Can't believe that. Bloody hell.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Bueno.
that is an interesting one.
I mean, I pronounce it. I pronounce it Bueno, but yeah.
Yeah, that mean Spurs. Spurs are just being Spurs.
We'll see.
I mean,
what are you going to say about Chelsea?
There's still a lot of time to be played on that one. You were talking about how Chelsea have got another defender.
I mean, yeah, Chelsea have are limited in terms of the defensive options.
Oh, who did they get sent off last week again? It was against Man United, was it? No,
Sanchez.
Yeah,
it was Sanchez.
No, it was the
Yeah,
goalkeeper,
it was Man United. It was Sanchez. Yeah.
Did he get a straight red, by the way?
It was straight away because he came flying out and attacked them on a goal scoring opportunity. Yeah, but there was a straight red card. Yeah, so he's out. Yeah, so he's out. It's a straight red. Yeah, had to be. I think I posted something in the Discord. I'll just read that quickly before.
The thing is, right? I know you said that thing about Enzo Fernandez. He's like being the most creative Chelsea fan since 2025. Chelsea player in 2025. But in my opinion, when they haven't got Cole Palmer, they've got nothing.
Yes.
They got nothing without Cole Palmer.
Because I don't think they have a case of Chelsea. I mean, I don't know how well I'm explaining this, but I think if you look at if we take a look at this Chelsea team, so let me just get a team up. That Chelsea line, I don't see who is the next creative player outside of Cole Palmer.
Let's have a look here.
They got Joe Pedro up front.
I mean, Joe Pedro. Yeah. But Mudryk is. By the way, Mudryk. Did you ever Mudryk? He's not actually going to want to play football anymore.
What's happening with Mudryk now?
He's gonna. I think he's gonna do like swimming or running or something and join the Olympics in 2028.
So he's quitting football, is he?
But by the way, I'm not even joking. That he's going to do that. He wants.
So not. He's quitting football.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's completely.
I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that sport.
They've got Pedro and Neto. Honestly, right? What you want to do? You want to put Enzo Fernandez further up.
I think last week they took Neto off because obviously Sanchez did what he did.
Yeah.
I think again they took Neto off again because they went back.
Put another goalkeeper on yours.
Because I think Morales again he's always at the because of his would you count as a goalkeeper as a member of the defence?
Yeah.
Like he's 2 weeks in a row. He's at the sacrifice.
It's different though than a goalkeeper because you're sacrificing an outfield player. You're sacrificing an outfield player at that time though. Also,
today it didn't work.
They better not ruin Estavio. Did you hear that? Hello.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
They better not ruin that.
I can hear you fine.
I feel like he could be the next big thing. That Brazilian lad, maybe put him in a 10 or something because
Say his name?
Estavo,
yeah.
Estavo, yeah, that was it. But there's too many young
So
players.
yeah, so Neto comes
there's
off
too many young
in the
players.
79th minute.
There's no leaders. There's too many young players.
So Jimmy Carragher said Chelsea are doing different than from the Abramovich days. They're buying talent for development rather than buying a team that's going to win the Premier League.
But that's what Chelsea used to do in like the 90s. So.
What, buy player development?
Yeah, or they'd buy players that would get them success at the time, or like win the odd cup. I mean, Chelsea were nothing until.
That's what they. Okay, no, but when Abramovich came in, they bought in the best.
No, but I mean, but they were nothing before.
They said. No, but I'm talking about Abramovich, man. I'm talking about the Abramovich era. Yeah, Chelsea were nothing in the 90s. But it's got nothing to do with the 90s.
Yeah, but what you're saying is like the
Chelsea, well, they are from the Abramovich era, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you there. Yes.
Yeah. So what's this thing about the 90s then? The 90s.
What I mean by that is they're following the same thing they used to do in the 90s.
What? Just sign talent? What?
They're trying to buy young players, or they're going to buy like the odd, very good player, and then to get like the odd cup or something. But this is not a team that's going to win the league. I mean, there's no one that
far from it.
Other than Cole Palmer, right? There's nobody jumps out in that team. I'm just looking at the squad right now. There's no one jumps out other than Cole Palmer. Not even Enzo Fernandez. I feel like Enzo Fernandez is overrated.
Off there. Weirdly, I don't know why he's cut off there.
Enzo Fernandez is overrated, in my opinion. If you take Cole Palmer out of that team, there's nothing.
And then the defense is quite interesting tale. It has been an extraordinary tale of war at the London club. The misfortune started with Levi Cole suffering an ACL knee injury on the first day of pre-season training.
I forgot he got that.
Keep him out for most of the campaign. Yeah.
Let's be honest, it'll probably keep him out until next season.
So yeah, Chelsea had to rely on two 19-year-olds when Chalobah left. Maresca managed to bring back Badia Shield, but he's not played all season. Hito came on the second half, but he's not really fully match fit yet, so he's got a while to go. Hito should have been brought on for Acheampong. It seems like Maresca's got a defensive problem as well, because he doesn't have many experienced defenders. That's on Tuesday night, but
that's on Chelsea. That's on them because they should have looked at the squad, right? If I'm looking at that squad, right, like I always think like, there's gonna be like the odd player that jumps out at me, like he'll like a John Terry or something, or like a Desai, he'll be a leader in defense. There's nobody in that defense that's gonna be a leader. They're all kids.
Chelsea are the only team in the Premier League so far this season yet to name a player aged 30 plus in their squad for a match.
That's what I mean.
Like, Tosin Adarabioyo, their current oldest at 27 years and 361 days when he played against Man United last week.
You want some leadership, don't you? It's all good having potential, but you need leadership. Do you still think Maresca can do a job for Chelsea? Like, I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans talk about Maresca and saying he's not the right fit, but some have stuck up for him. They not made the correct signings. If you sack him now, who are you going to get? Let's be honest. Who they're going to get? Who's available?
Graham Potter's available now.
Can you imagine?
I don't think they go back to him, but yeah, I know what you mean.
What I mean by it is like, I would give him until February. I mean, obviously, unless they absolutely plummet. then it makes sense if they're going.
I don't think Chelsea will properly plummet. I mean, like they managed to get fourth last season, so
they need a window to fix that, to get some leadership in that defense, because there's nothing. I mean, it's you got Colwell. I mean, I'm just looking at it. They're all under 25, I think. Other than Cucurella, he's 27.
Yeah.
But it's just, these can all potentially turn into like leaders, but right now they're not. I mean, Reece James obviously, but he's the captain. But it's just like, I mean, look at the Chelsea teams of old, where you had Desai, you had John Terry, players like that, leading Carvalho. You had players like that leading the team.
They had Rudiger at one point as well.
Yeah, Rudiger. They shouldn't have got rid of Rudiger, by the way. Rudiger would thrive in this team. He would be leading this team.
Yeah, but I think he wanted to go as well. I can't remember. That's been.
I think he did actually. Yeah. Once Real Madrid come knocking, you don't turn it down, do you?
Yeah. So Alexander Isak, when Real Madrid come calling, you better not turn them down.
He won't. It's a once in a life opportunity. The only person that turned it down, I think, is actually David De Gea. Because that was his dream move, by the way. Was Real Madrid.
Yeah, but he stayed loyal to Man U. Yeah.
But it's just, I'm just looking at that squad, and I know I keep saying it, but there's nothing in that team. Like, I mean, you get like the odd player, but Enzo maybe, but Cole Palmer. That's the only potential world class player in that squad. Is Cole Palmer.
Funny, ain't it? Chelsea played Brighton over 200 million transfers, and then today they got even more of a victory by beating them 3-1.
I'm a big fan of Brighton, by the way, because in my opinion, they're like the best run team in the division.
I 100% agree. Like they're able to. They won't get relegated. They won't. I mean, they won't get relegated. Obviously, they won't obviously finish in the top 4, but they'll be in and about the Europa Conference League and Europa League spots, or just out of it at the very least.
I would love them to get like Europa League or something.
Obviously, they did. We got Champions League in that same season.
By the way, I feel like Brighton are so well prepared, right? Like if that manager leaves tomorrow, they'd be like, "Oh, we've got another guy ready." I feel like that's how prepared they are. And they've got a fantastic scouting system.
Oh yeah, because Tony Bloom, he's has also bought Hearts, so he's using that sort of Brighton system, implementing a Hearts, and Hearts are like Hearts at the like top of the Scottish Premiership currently.
I heard about that actually. What is happening with Celtic and Rangers?
Well, Rangers obviously had issues with Russell Martin at the start of the season to begin with. Celtic are just not in great form. Brendan Rodgers probably the Celtic fans are unhappy with the board because they feel like Rodgers wasn't backed properly.
I'm all for that, by the way, because it would be a nice change if someone else other than Celtic won the SPL.
Well, last time that happened was when Ferguson was manager of Hearts, so it's not happened since when Ferguson was there.
I'm all for that. Competition is good. That's why the SPL has been so like we've been taking the piss out of that for so long. Is because
because it's become a 2-team league.
Especially in not even that. Like that used to be that, but like recently it's only been Celtic.
It's leagues like that, the Bundesliga and Liga, and you can say are teams that are just completely, and maybe La Liga. Well, the Bundesliga. I did, but I was mentioning Bundesliga as well.
Oh yeah. But I mean, we had when Leverkusen won it, but then
but
it's basically 95% buy-in. So yeah.
Yeah, because Bayern buy out a lot of the players in the league. It's like, I mean,
it happens in Liga 1. In France, with PSG winning it all the time.
Well, then they have an enormous budget compared to everybody else.
But the thing is, right, it makes me feel sad though, because it used to be quite good actually, the French league, because you had teams like Monaco, you had teams like Bordeaux, Marseille, Lyon, PSG. it was basically as good as the Premier League at one point.
Yeah, it was, but PSG got rich. They have the TV money isn't shed out evenly. What are you gonna do, man? They don't. If the money isn't shed out evenly, like you're just gonna have to rely on what you got.
Yeah, no, but it's just
That's sort of the problem with those leagues.
Didn't Bordeaux get knocked down to the second division?
Maybe
I think they did. I'm pretty sure Andy Carroll was playing for them at one point.
it was. Yeah. See, Carl's at Dagenham and Redbridge now.
Yes, the mighty Dagenham Redbridge. He must be heartbroken.
I know. He was heartbroken. He didn't get to come back to Newcastle.
Yeah, because you really love that guy.
I won't say I love him, but
The way you're banging on about him, you fucking love him.
I'm not banging on about an 80 million about. Not talking about Andy Carroll and Edis. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's talk about another English striker. Harry Kane has scored 100 goals for Bayern Munich. He is faster than any player has ever done so for any club in Europe's top 5
I think he actually did
leagues.
it. Was it 2 or 3 games faster than Erling Haaland?
Yeah,
I think it was, yeah.
quickly around. Yeah.
By the way, what?
He passes.
Why is it people not giving Harry Kane credit?
I think it's because he plays in the Bundesliga.
No, come on, he did it for Spurs for years.
Well, who's not giving Harry Kane credit then?
No, but what I mean by
not giving Kane credit?
It's like people don't class him as like this great striker. By the way, I've been criticizing with him because of he doesn't do it enough like England. He comes too deep sometimes for England. But you can't deny a club level, you'll get your goals. No matter who you play for, you'll get your goals. I mean, unless he plays for Man United.
Well, yeah, to be honest, like it's funny that Kid was like for Man United for so many years. It never actually happened.
I mean, I didn't feel it was ever going to happen because it's just like it's one of these things that was talked about for so long, like I said, years and years, and it was, maybe if he like grown up during the Ferguson era, then he might have ended up Man United, but not like as they are currently.
I don't think you want to go Man United as it is currently. It's not worth going to.
Any striker worth a salt would want to leave, but I reckon maybe Barcelona or something, because I reckon, right?
What, you think he would go Barcelona?
No, listen to this, right? Because Barcelona need a striker probably in like a year or two, because obviously Lewandowski's, he's 35 now. You still get your goals, but he's going to slow it down. He's not going to score as many goals as he used to. So they're going to be after a big striker. So it's either Isak or Kane for them.
I think they show Isak.
I reckon they'll go for Isak, to be fair. And you know what? Isak will jump at the chance.
He will jump at the chance. He will absolutely not give a crap about Liverpool when time comes.
And also that basically sorts Barcelona for like 5 or 6 years.
We'll see what he does.
I'm fully convinced that Isak will end up at Barcelona.
Well, time will tell. For now, he's in Merseyside.
Yeah, but
he missed him.
I like the thing that's been going on by our fans, by the way. It's all good buying the iPhone, but if you don't have the charger, basically you've got the player, but you don't have the actual people supplying them.
No, because Salah's been quiet as well. No, Salah's not exactly hitting the ground.
But the thing is, right, Salah's not the kind of player that's going to be pinging in balls. Like, he's not going to be like a Jacob Murphy where he's going to be putting the ball in the box, is he?
I don't know how they're going to manage that with him and Ekitike, although...
I reckon Ekitike will probably play on the left or something.
He's not going to play on the left, man. He's not going to play wing, man. What are you on about? He's going to play striker.
No, but the thing is, there'll be a system where they've got to both play or they'll not be happy.
Well, that's what you get for buying 2 top strikers then.
No,
one's obviously going to be unhappy.
I think one will be played from the left because Ekitike actually, he does well from the left, but he won't be technically a left winger. He'll just be like a left striker.
On a slot, just play 4-4-2, mate. Bring 4-4-2 back. And Drogan has, so... Me as well.
I have.
Bring 4-4-2 back. He's brought 4-4-2 back, and he's managed to win the Premier League somehow.
Give me a second. So, he wants to say hello. Oh, I just put something on the footy channel.
So you?
Yes. On my footy channel, I mean.
Didn't.
It's about
Oh,
Isak.
your one. All right.
I mean, I can put it on
All
YouTube in
right.
2 seconds.
That's something you can do if you want.
0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots on target, 0 key passes, 0 chances created, 0 successful take-ons, 0 ground duels won, 0 fouls won. Alexander Isak against Crystal Palace today.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a lot of zeros.
That's a lot. And you paid 130 million for him. Great signing, Liverpool. Great signing from Liverpool.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, right? He's gonna absolutely make us look like idiots when he actually gets going. But I mean, even if he's not fully fit, you'd actually want him to do better than that, right?
Well, yeah. If you're blanking at every stat, it's not very good, is it?
He's gonna make it look. He's gonna make us all look with egg on our face when he gets actually going. But it is currently still Spurs 0, Wolves 1 in the 93rd minute.
Oh my God! Wolves gonna win the first game of the Premier League of the season. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Yeah, man.
Bloody hell!
They're gonna get 3 points. Okay, as it stands, I mean. That's
right,
weird. Though, by the way,
Forest.
80th, 90th, and Wolves, Villa, West Ham, and Wolves are all on 3 points now, as it stands.
They've all had like a poor start of the season, so do you know what I mean?
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
We'll move on to Nottingham Forest. I don't think
Ange's not the answer.
I don't think Ange's going to be the answer for them.
But the thing is, right, he's got his own specific style, right? You can't actually just fire Nuno and then bring him in when the transfer window closes. It's just not going to work because the players that he's got aren't going to fit his game. I mean, to be fair, it was just not Forest today, like as I know them from last season. Like last season, they were competitive. They, even if they lost, they'd give anyone a game, wouldn't they? But today, it was just like they rolled over.
I think Forest have been adapting to Nuno's style for quite so long. I think for Ange to implement his style, it will take quite a while. But obviously, with Ange's football, it's a lot of attacking.
But the thing is, there's like a huge difference between the styles. Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
2 seconds. I think someone scored. I think someone scored. All I can hear is in the kitchen is the commentator shouting and screaming. I think Paulinho scored. Oh, Paulinho makes it 1-1.
Oh my word, João Paulinho scored.
In the 94th minute.
It? In the 94th minute, would you believe it?
Out of nothing, Spurs have found a way.
Spurs are not done a Spursy. They're not done a Spursy.
God damn! I feel like I'm commentating for Sky Sports right now.
Tell us what's happened, Drogan. How did it all happen? How did it all unfold? Do you know how it all unfolded or not?
No, I've heard from on the radio there. That Pauline has absolutely smashed one, I think.
Thing.
Give me a second. I'm waiting for the fucking thing. I'm waiting for the dude on the hamster wheel to update me. Update me, bitches! Yeah, they've produced a piece of quality right at the end. Smashed it from 20 yards. Oh, he's gonna get booked though. He ripped the shirt off.
Fucking grab. What's about the verbal? Defense. To be fair, if he's not doing Aki Tiki, then he's all right.
I'm gonna actually bring this up now. Where do you stand on that?
I don't get why he did it. I don't get why he did it. If he don't know he was already in the card.
You know what? I didn't actually realize this first. You know why they've actually brought that in as a rule?
Because someone had like a really bad tattoo.
No, it's not even that. It's if you take your shirt off, right? You lose the sponsors. Actually, the sponsors can't be seen. Like, you know, on the shirt and stuff.
Yeah, what about it?
So the sponsors want to be seen. That's why it's booked. Why you're booked. And also, there is a reason, because if you've got like a political message or something. But by the way, Frimpong walking over to Kentucky at the end there is like, you fucking idiot. That was perfect, by the way, because I was watching that game. And he's like, you fucking idiot. Well, yeah, Spurs have pulled it out of the fire. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping Wolves would actually win a game. Just, you know, I feel it's a bit hard done for Wolves.
Well,
so I mean, Wolves currently moved down to back to 1 point.
Have they got any other? Obviously that's not their first point of the season. I'm sure they've got a point elsewhere.
No, that is their first point of the season.
That is their best point of the season. Jesus Christ,
yeah,
that's terrible.
That's going to be a draw as it stands now, because they played 6, lost 5, and this is currently a draw.
Lost 5. Yeah. Oh yeah, because the Wolves have not won a game all season till now.
Minus 9 goal
difference. They've not won a game all season. Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
But Spurs moving to 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Still not a 4th. Fuck off.
Oh, Spurs moving to 3rd then, or not?
Spurs are 3rd, yes.
So something not top 3 anymore. Happy days. Something not unfair anymore.
By the way, if we win tomorrow, depending what happens, we go 8th. So, you know, which I mean, it's like this, like such a close.
No, I know what you mean. The table's still sorting itself out, because still, you know, the early days in the season still.
I mean, I reckon, you know, I mean, I understand, by the way, why Eddie is playing such a defensive lineup at the moment. Here, by the way, because our strikers are Voldemade is not fully fit yet, so he can't be. No,
he's not.
Well, he's not Eddie Howe fit. So, if we go back to Nottingham Forest, how do you feel about Ange at Forest?
I was very, very doubtful about this appointment, man. Like, I think Forest had a good thing going with Nuno, and I think things are going to work out for them. I think they will be, you know, going to finish like top 8 or something. But I think under Ange, we're looking quite low. Just judging by the way Ange did at Spurs. We're looking towards the bottom half of the table. I'd agree. Yeah.
I feel like right, you know, when they say Nuno fell out with the ownership with was it Maracas?
No, I think Marinakis also did something as well that probably annoyed Nuno.
Mainly to do with him. Like, he does not look like a nice person to work for.
The Greeks are mad about their football, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, you had a good thing going with Nuno. You had a really good thing going with Nuno.
Yeah, but you know how Abramovich was back in the day also. Roman Abramovich.
Okay, you're comparing Chelsea to Nottingham Forest, okay.
Well, I'm also talking about the owners, but
No, but the thing is, you can't compare it. It's like, right? If I'm like a logical person, right? I'm looking at Nuno, right? He's finished. He's got me European football, right? Ange has just finished 15th, 16th in the league with Spurs. Fair enough, he's won the Europa League. No way am I thinking that, oh, okay, I'll go for him instead.
But I think that's why he signed him, though, because of the fact of the Europa League, though. I think that's why he's been brought in, because of the fact of the Europa League.
Just look at you relegated, though. What's the point?
The league is just as important, though, for Nottingham Forest more so than.
What's the point? If, in my opinion, league form is more important than European form.
Well, I think both are just as important.
No, in my opinion, if you can consistently get European football, it doesn't matter where you finish in Europe.
I think that's why I think yeah, for Spurs then that point makes sense last season because they regularly get European football.
Right, you've got to think about it this way: is like the players didn't want Nuno to leave.
No.
So you've got players playing for a manager that didn't want the previous manager to leave. Like they're trying to play like a completely different way in just like 4 weeks. Not going to work.
I think with Ange, I don't think he'll last the whole. I'm not sure he'll even last the whole season. If
I don't think he will as well.
Things actually don't improve.
I think he's on borrowed time already.
I mean, he only had what this is what his second home game in charge of Forest, was it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, and he's lost.
He's not had enough. He's not had enough time with players on the training pitch. Also, he's also lost out on that.
Forget about that, right? He's not even. These are only his players. He's not had a transfer window.
No.
And by the way, he's not a good manager. He's proven that.
Won the Europa League, mate. He won the Europa League.
I don't. And Man United could have won it as well.
Man United was shit in that final, but carry on.
Spurs were shit that season.
Man United was shit that. They were both just as shit as each other. Let's be honest.
That's exactly what I mean. They were both two shit teams in a final they shouldn't have been in. So,
it was the losers' final, yeah.
Dude, that was not a good argument you just had there, right? Because you just said you won the Europa League with Spurs. Right?
No, but here's the thing: if Forest won a trophy, they looked at Ange. That's probably why they brought him in because of the Europa League.
Anyone who's got any knowledge in football doesn't say that because look at his league form.
No, but I'm not saying that's why they hired him. I'm thinking that's probably why they thought about hiring him because they thought he can get him a trophy. So I get what you mean with the league form, but if Marinakis thinks I'm not thinking in terms of what I think is. I think they might be thinking Marinakis might be thinking about the Europa League, man. Also, he probably thought Ange was the next person available, and he thought maybe he can help out at Forest ever so slightly.
Very narrow-minded. Not you.
And maybe he'd be
the Nottingham Forest owner.
And maybe Ange will play ball.
But the thing is, I don't think he lost because they can't defend anymore, which was one of the main things they could do.
Who did they lost to last week?
They lost. Oh fuck! I forgot now. Why am I using my phone when I've got the PC?
To answer that, Drogan.
Let's have a look here.
Alright, they've got last week. They drew at Burnley.
I mean, they've got some tough fixtures coming up. By the way, they've got the European.
Yeah. Forest the next 3 games.
They got Porto. They got Bournemouth. They got Man United. Probably beat Man United.
They got us.
Leeds. I mean, I can't see where the way they're playing.
Leeds they can probably get a point or more
at home. By the way, if you're playing Leeds at home, you want to beat Leeds. That's what you should be doing. You should be focused on 3-points, sir. Let's be honest. If you're like a team that's established in the Premier League and you've got Leeds who've just come up, you should be winning that game, right?
If you talk about Leeds' current form, I'm basing it on that, then sure. But Leeds can also get themselves together by that Forest game. So,
you know what I mean by that is, the promoted team, then you should be focused on getting the 3 points there, especially at home.
yeah, but you see that say about Sunderland then as well. Obviously, they should have got put. They should have got put in Sunderland. But
that's what I mean. Like, you don't see that with fans anymore. Like Nuno would win these games, I feel. So
well,
I feel like they've shot.
I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I go that far in terms of you win those games, but
no, what I mean, the players know his style. He wouldn't be like gun ho. I mean, they've got a lot of home games coming up. Like a lot of home games.
they're all tough fixtures.
They are tough
These
fixtures.
next 3 are tough fixtures. It's got Porto as well in the Europa League next week, I think.
Yep, they do.
So that's not going to be. That's not going to be well. That's not going to be great. That's going to be a hard fixture for them.
I feel like it should be Porto though, because at home maybe like a 2.
Again, you say that, but I think Porto will probably be a better side than Anders Forest currently.
I'm talking about home form though. I mean, I know what you're saying, but like you want to.
Yeah, but Forest. Yeah, but the Forest also lost it to the Swansea as well, and they're at home as well. At home as you can, because bring it home so you might want to pick up a lot of points.
I think I'm being spoiled by our home form because I fancy us against any team at home.
Yeah, you're like two things about home form. It's not the case of every team.
No, but what I mean is like I fancy our atmosphere to carry us through.
Yeah, but Forest don't like that. Forest don't rely on the fans to carry them. No, but I'm being. You think what do you? Okay, how many points do you think Forest to get out of the next 3 games? Genuinely, be honest. Do you think?
Honestly, no. I'm looking at it right now. Right, I know I'm having a joke here, but I can't see where the points are going to come from.
Mr. Knightley when he actually agrees with my point. Forest don't get any points. Look. I get what they hide out because they saw win the Europa League, but it's not probably going to work out in the end. Because the league form was not great at Spurs. His football is way too attacking. It sacrifices defence, and Forest's defence and counter-attacking is what they've been built upon.
The thing is,
counter-attacking football. That's what they got used to for so long.
He had better ball-playing midfielders and defenders at Spurs as well. So
that's also true. At Forest, he doesn't have the same level of players as he did at Spurs. Same level of quality. That's another problem. They've already had a transfer,
but not as good as had as Spurs.
There, and the players that were in currently are players that were specifically wanted by Nuno. So you're already starting. You're already starting on the back foot. It's just going to get even harder as the season goes on. So maybe you're not looking.
Maybe beat Midtjylland on Thursday. Maybe possibly. I don't think they'll beat us. I'll be very surprised if they beat us at home.
I'd be very surprised too.
Even at Chelsea, when they're playing at home, I don't think they'll beat Chelsea. They probably won't beat Porto. Bournemouth away, probably not.
Forest will be way too open.
Man United away at home. I can't decide, not because.
Who knows about who knows about Man United when you get that?
I actually can't call that one, honestly. SK Sturm they're a solid team anymore. Sturm Graz are a solid team. Got them away. Leeds, I would think they want to beat Leeds. I can't see them beating Liverpool. Can't see them beating Malmo. Can't see them beating Brighton. Can't see actually Wolves. I can see that being a draw.
Do you just want to go for the entire Forest calendar at this rate?
Everton at first. I'm in December right now. Shut up.
Bloody hell, he's going for the entire season. Jesus Christ.
Spurs. Okay, I'm going to stop now.
That's fair now. Well, I didn't mean I don't.
I just basically got relegated.
Well-
I just got Forest relegated in my head. I
What do
honestly
you think?
can't.
Like,
I can't see whether I'm going to they're going to pick up many points. Honestly, like current form, no.
and then the next few games are tough, but it's. Let's see how they get out this next few weeks. Let's see how they get on,
Yeah.
and if come back to it. Just 2026 next season. The international break will be combined into one whole. So the October international break is going to be scrapped. It'll just be 3 weeks in September.
No, I'm not going to enjoy that. I'm honestly not going to enjoy that. What about you?
I mean, international break is international break. Like, I mean, it's. I don't get the point of having the October international break after having the September one. It does make logically. It makes more sense to combine them. Like, I get what you mean. It might take a bit more
why
of the
they're doing
players,
it, by the
but
way. Like what you just said, I understand why they're doing it, but like 3 weeks.
you've got to get these games played.
Also, you basically the league comes back in August, right? So
Yes.
it basically means you're going to get like a few weeks of this and then 3 weeks off.
That means you get home for play in October, though.
Yeah, I know, but also means potentially more injuries.
Yeah, but again, these games are going to be played.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't like the. I don't like the added extra break, like the
Nations League will be back. The Nations League will be back next season, so you know.
The Nations League can fuck off.
That's not very nice on the Nations League. What did the Nations League ever do to you?
It existed.
Why? Just because Spain won it last time?
I didn't even know they won it last time, to be fair.
I feel I'm wrong. I think it was Portugal who won it. I'll double check. Go talk about
just like another tournament nobody asked for. You know what? Like, if you want a tournament, you know, right? Listen. If you want a tournament, bring back the home nations.
What are the home nations for?
Because that'd be fucking awesome. Unlike the Nations League.
What's wrong with the Nations League?
I just told you it exists.
It's because England don't win it.
Okay, England don't win anything unless it's women's.
That's harsh to get England.
It's also truthful.
Jogan has so what? Thomas Tuchel is he going to be in the job a year from now, or are we going to watch some more boring football?
Can't even call it, to be fair, but he's been brought in for one objective, and that's it: to win the World Cup.
I know, to make sure Andy Carroll lives his lifelong dream of playing in the World Cup final.
You know, Legendary has got like a massive, weird fascination.
I do not. It's just because it annoys you. So
no, but the thing is, right? Why do you keep bringing him up? If you don't like love him, like, why do you keep, you know? The more you mention this, the more you hurt your brother, right?
Yeah, no, I know it annoys you. So you know, but you find it weird. So it's funny.
Kind of weird because you keep mentioning him. It's like, you know, if you want to go with Andy Carroll, I mean, he's got a wife. He's got a wife and stuff.
No, I'm alright. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that, mate. So I'm good.
You know, stop banging on about him.
I'm not banging on about him. You don't want to bang about him.
I'll see if I can get his email address, and I'll send him like, you know.
I don't need his email. I don't need his email. Thank you very much. I don't want to stalk the guy online. So you know.
You clearly are. So
I'm good. I'm clearly not. All I'm just saying is Thomas Tuchel should make sure, right? Anthony Gordon starts up top next year. If Harry Kane doesn't make it,
would you start Anthony Gordon up top?
Okay, that would be terrible.
Thank you. Yes.
I mean, to be fair, to be fair, England don't have any other, you know, goal scoring forward option. Outside,
you know, strikers,
coming back up Harry Kane. Yeah, but who's in form though?
Nobody.
No one's in form.
I've been saying this for years, by the way. I've been saying this for years. If Harry Kane got injured, who's there to replace him? Absolutely.
Watkins isn't in form currently. So if Harry Kane got injured tomorrow, Watkins isn't exactly in goal scoring form.
Ivan Toney's been playing in Saudi, so yeah.
Ivan Toney's playing in Saudi, so he's not going to get called. He's not going to get called up.
Yeah, I'd probably take Ivan Toney over Ollie Watkins.
But Tony's not playing competitive games, so it's like.
Yeah, but he's scoring goals unlike Ollie Watkins. I feel like Ollie Watkins just needs to like get out of this. Like
he's low on confidence. Yes.
Get himself. He's actually working hard, getting positions and stuff. He just needs to. He needs to get one.
He
needs to get one and then get himself going again.
Low on confidence, and two, Villa don't have much of a attacking threat going forwards currently.
And also, every striker, unless you're like Lionel Messi or Ronaldo, because they're all animals and machines, goes through like barren spells. You know, even Chio went through like a barren spell of not scoring goals.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Any memories on headband Shearer?
Why, when he had the bandage on his head? That was absolutely fantastic. But the thing is, right? If that happened now, he would be brought off.
He wouldn't be playing, no. Well,
it's such an iconic image especially when he got it taken off because his hair didn't grow, so it was like just a bald spatch on the bald patch.
Yeah, it was just the bald patch. Around the middle. That's what happened in the yeah. That's when Shearer started losing his hair.
That is such an iconic image when I just think about it.
Could you imagine Shearer being bald as a player? Just wouldn't look right, would it?
No, looking back, no, I wouldn't. No. I mean, if he did it at the beginning of his career, then yeah, it would have been alright. But like, if looking back now, no.
Right, he wouldn't look like being bald at a young age.
You see the thing about...
He's doing much.
I'm sorry.
He's doing much of it, mate.
Oh, see. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, it kicks up in like 10 minutes, doesn't it?
Something like that, yeah. What are you gonna say?
I think about Keane was saying, Shearer was like he was a bit of a
yeah. Shearer was a bit of an annoying player. Right, Keane doesn't like Alan Shearer.
Like, dude, seriously, have you seen some of the stuff he did as a player?
Keane don't like Shearer and what he did to him.
Yeah, like he left like an elbow in and stuff, and it's like, really, dude. I mean, I like Keane. You know, he's a good lad, but like, he can't be saying that after some of the stuff he did as a player. I mean, you know, was it Alfie Haaland?
Alfie Haaland.
He basically retired his dad.
He brought that up. Hit the game. Don't hit the player. Hit the game. Alright. Well, if you want to hear any more of Drogon's, fascinating memories from his childhood, he'll have a book released in like 3 years, depending, if he doesn't develop any more new injuries. But that's about it for. I don't know. Yeah, you might be. Who knows?
Yeah, it's been a good podcast.
Drogon worked hard, and if you want to stick around, Drogon will be streaming some Twitch game on his Twitch. So if you want to stick around for that, please do. Drogon will stream something on Twitch. For now, I think you are, mate. I just said you were.
But so yeah, I'll be streaming something. Not right now, but later. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, man.
Sunday. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody. We'll catch you all. Hopefully in a week's time.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
All right.